Hello guys, it's only Yobra in East Africa, Kenya from I am Marwa's villa. Actually, I am just on my routine and today, each and every day, which I'm just making here and there. Here we have the bricks have already been dried off a little bit small. You're gonna be able to see. These are some of the bricks. They have really dried off. They have done it so that they can dry very well. You're gonna be able to see. And these are some of the covers which we are just using here to cover them so that they cannot be rained off, because here in East Africa right now the rain has just already started been dropping down, so that the maize they're gonna be approved up so that they can be grown up very fast, because they have been top dressed with the CN and NPK and other many things, guys. This is the other side where the bricks that are just being kept inside here. You're gonna be able to see the way they are just being restored inside here. They are just being arranged in a meticulous way. This is the house where the bricks are just being restored inside here. This kind of alarm soil that is just being used to, when the bricks are just being made there, it's just being used by the alarm soil. It's just being put at water. After all, it's just being settled here for some few days, and then it's then being worked out. Here is another route where I'm just going to the charcoal burning, where we were just burning some of the charcoals here. Let's see on the way they are just progressing. Here is the charcoal, where it is just removing some of the moisture here. You're gonna be able to see, just removing some of the moisture here. Oh my living God, you see, it's just been continuing carried on to at least do something here. You're gonna be able to see, guys, the way the charcoal have just been covered off around here, all around, guys. The other side here, this is the napier grass around here. Gonna be able to see, this is the napier grass here. On the other side, that's the charcoal there where I'm just going. You're gonna see the second charcoal here, the way it's just rotating meticulous, in a meticulous way. This another charcoal here is almost burning for a few moments, few days. We'll be coming here to at least remove this charcoal here. Gonna be see, charcoal is just been continuing burning here inside here, guys. Removing some of the moist there, here, guys. Be able to see. And this is the biggest lot of the charcoal here, guys. Also down here, this is another charcoal down here. And then I think today and the other day, tomorrow part 1, they will be removing this kind of the charcoals here, the another one here, and the rest of the other charcoal far away there, guys. This is the kind of my view of my home here, around here, guys. Gonna be able to see, this is the view of my home. Gonna be able to see, guys. These are some of our calves around here, back at our home here. This is our calf. This is another calf here, which is around here, guys. Gonna be able to see. And this another calf here. And I'm in my daily routine. I'm just going to another cows down there, bulls and cows, and down there we're gonna let us see our goats. They are just coming from in front there. They are passing through these bananas. These are some of the bananas here. You're gonna be able to see, these are some of the bananas here. These are our goats. They are really passing, going back at home, guys. These are our goats. They are just running away. Gonna be able to see, guys. They have just gone. Yeah, I'm just walking Let us see our daily cows down here, the way they are just grazing. They have already finished the napier grass. Now they are waiting to drink water and also take a sleep a little bit, guys. You wanna see? All our cows here. This is another cow down here. Some just progressing. These are some of the cassavas here, which we are at least a little bit down here. And this is the pathway. I'm going to the riverbank down there. See, these are some of the maize which they have just been growth up. At least we are waiting for after 6 months. We're gonna be harvesting here in East Africa. And you know, many people we are just being inspired by other people. Like Marwa is just inspiring us back here in the village, so that we're gonna also work hard. Because always say that hard work pays. Hard work pays, and we are also working hard in order for us to get food, in order for us to get something to eat today and tomorrow. Not that we have so a genetic to do, but it's by God's presence where we are just doing these things each and every day. As you're gonna be able to see, even plantation of the millet here has already been grown. This is just being expected after 6 months. The millet will have just been grown. And you know, here in Africa, most of the people, they are just keeping out dairy cows. These dairy cows, they are just being the providation of the skin, so that it makes some of the shoes. They also provide us with milk, and we also keep the goats, so that they can be used in meat and other things. Rather than taking the meat of a cow, we also take the goat's meat in order for us to eat when there is some of the parties and other many things, guys. And mostly when you see at this garden, some of the cassavas are so many cassavas, as more as they can, rather than other many plantation. When you get in the garden, this is a cassava, this is millet. Cassava plantation and millet plantation, guys. After you have just been seeing the millet plantation and the cassava plantation, on the other side, mostly you're gonna see some of the maize. Maybe they are as small as this, or maybe some maize are too tall. You're gonna see after this millet here, you're gonna be able to see these are some of the sweet potatoes here. These are some of the sweet potatoes. You're gonna see. These are some of the sweet potatoes. Some of the sweet potatoes here, guys. But we really try, when this food is not there, we are just using this food. That's why you see some of the many people that even plant some of the greenish plants and other many things, guys. You see, you'll never found someone going to the garden, to the market to buy some of the greenish plants. Maybe he's going to the market to buy beef. Maybe he's going to the market to buy some of the tomatoes and other many things, guys, which they're gonna make him to go and buy, and not to use some of amount of money to buy the greenish plants, because the person whom has just brought the greenish plants onto the market has also been able to plant onto his garden in order for her. Yeah, I'm having someone is just calling me. In order to make her to go and sell onto the market, maybe to buy sugar and also other things like onions. You never found someone coming onto the market, going and buying there, so that he is not capable of just planting some of the onions, guys. It has never happened here in Africa, guys, because here in Africa There are more naturalistic things which is gonna make us to prosper. Today, my mom came here. They were just digging inside here, you see. They were just digging out here in a meticulous way. Gonna see these are some of the maize. They have already finished the other part here. And this is the channel of water where it has just been made of to pass through. When it could not have been made, here it could have been muddy. Even this greenish this maize could not be able to grow up. At other language peoples, they call it cocks, guys. You know, it's just acceptable. It depends with the place where you are just coming from. You see the way they have just made these crops to be as clean as usual as they can, guys. Let us walk inside and see. You see, because of this channel, you see water is just withstanding onto this garden here. Now this maize around here, they're gonna not be capable to be done as well as usual as those maize, because water has not generated out from inside here. If water will be generated from outside here, it's gonna be grown up very well, guys. Gonna be able to see the way the maize are as clean as usual. This part. Now tomorrow gonna be the other part here. Tomorrow we're gonna be finishing plowing this part here. We're gonna go to the other side there, so that we're gonna make it to be as clean as it can, guys. You see? And here we are, guys. Let us prosper and see on what to do here and there, guys. These are some of the napier grasses around here. These are some of the napier grasses around here. Gonna be able to see until to the far end there. Around here, I'm just nearby the river bank. I'm just in the river bank. You're gonna be able to see even some of the water here. Water flowing from the other side. They are going downway. Let us see, guys. Here is the river bank here. The water flowing from up there. Gonna be able to see coming this way and going downwards there. You see? Here I am, guys. Here I am in the river bank where we are just seeing the way water is just being flowing. And here I'm seeing some of the words of the way they have just been written. You're gonna be able to see, guys. Someone coming and writing that hakuna kuoga hapa, hakuna kuoga hapa. You're gonna see, but has just written here in English, no betting here, guys. No betting here, guys. You're gonna be able to see, no betting here, and then has just put in some extra exclamation marks. That is just wondering, guys. Imagine someone has just bought this land here. Actually, there's another guy who has just brought this whole of the land here. Even has although been fenced it, has just been imagined that this river is for her. He's just trying to tell us that there's none above is just supposed to come and bathe here, because he has just bought this kind of a land here. It's around 50 by 100. Around 50 by 100 where this guy has just bought. Maybe we don't know what the guy is just thinking of, but people, they had just been coming here to bathe, doing such things. Even there's some such things which people, they are just coming here in the river to come and settle. You're gonna be able to see, guys. When people, they are just coming out here to the river, they are just coming here to settle. At least they're gonna have a good breeze, a good air, so that they're gonna continue their lifestyle, guys, here and there, today and tomorrow. But still, he's just pretending that he doesn't know what is just going on. Why? You see? But has just left this land for a while, has just gone in another pathway to search for his living standard, and then he's gonna become here as soon as possible to come and even construct But although there's some of many water around here, I doesn't know how the guy is just going to construct inside here. These are the fence. This is the fence which I'm just telling you. You're gonna be able to let me be outside the fence. You're gonna be able to see it goes as straight as it can until to the far end there. And then this his properties of the land around inside here, guys. You see? And this is the way Africa it is. Guys, I've just come to take our bulls back at our home. They came here very early in the morning to graze, but we have to be uplifted with our bulls and make them to have a rest, at least a rest. I'm just going to make them have a rest around back at our home there. And this is our bull there. The cows, they are already at nearby home. Now I'm just taking our bulls nearby our home there. We have the reddish bull and the black bull there. Let's see the black bull as usual as we can. This black bull here. Gonna be able to see on how this black bull is just walking around, going back at home, guys. You know, the reason being that we are just keeping the bulls here in Africa. We are just using the bulls to plow. We do not use heavy machines to plow our gardens. That's why you see in earlier stages the maize are just growing and as very fast. People whom they do not have bulls, they're not planting maize as early as possible. They're coming to plant some of the maize in late hours after some other people whom they have bulls, they have just grown their maize. Like this maize here, you're gonna be able to see, guys. They shooted very well from down there to upper side here. Let me differentiate for you. But when you see this maize here, they did not have some of the bulls to come and plow this garden as early as possible. That's why you see having your own bulls back at home, although it makes you to be proud of yourself and other many things, guys. You see? That's why we always say hard work pays. When hard work pays, it needs a genetic and other many things, guys. Please subscribe onto my channel if you haven't been subscribed onto my channel. If you are new onto this channel, please subscribe. Leave for me a sweet comment until to the end, guys. Be watching my videos each and every day. I'm gonna be posting my videos, making interesting videos, teaching you on how to dig, teaching you on the things that are being carried on here in the village, guys. Thank you for people whom are just still watching me, and I also appreciate for your presence each and every day. Make me to be there as each and every day, guys. See, this another bull here has seen the other bulls. Now it's just trying to bring such things. Oh my goodness, these are the cassavas plantation. You see, after this plantation they have grown. See, guys, the bull, very big bull. You see, guys, it was a by the way. After this plantation here of the cassavas, they have grown up, they plant another short cassavas. After the cassavas has just removed off, there's another cassavas. So there's no day that you will find here people are getting hungry as more as other peoples in other parts in Africa. But only one thing that is shocking me is only that we are almost selling the land. We are almost selling the land that will make us to empower us in each and every day, guys. I'm being shocked. that we are almost selling the land so that our young girls, our young girls, our girl child, so that can be educated because of lack of money here and there. Oh my living God. Let me put myself energy that will just empower each other each and every day. Oh my living. Almost home. But let's meet in the next video. Thank you guys for watching this video until to the end. Let us meet in the next video. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. And to my video, I'm gonna bring you out the inlet and outlet of this video, what is just entails each and every day. Empower me, leave us with comment and to my channel. Let's meet in the next video.